So everybody so far has seen, part of what we've done so far
Yeah,
on the
they
trip.
haven't seen it all.
Yeah, they haven't seen it all. There's a picture of you. I think it's when you were at the chicken story.
Okay.
You're surrounded by kids and there's balloons and stuff.
Yes.
What was going on there?
I tried to block it out because it was scary. We had there was a bunch of kids around, and every once in a while we try to make kids happy and play with them a little bit and give them things. But we had some balloons and we were going to blow them up, and one of the girls had given out one, and then this whole swarm had come, and so she gave them to me. I was just going to hand them out, but then it turned into pandemonium, and I thought I was going to die. So at one point I gave it out, and then the kid that I gave it to just ran, and I don't know what happened to that kid.
Still
don't know. I still don't know.
All right. So what would you do, or what will you do differently when you return from this trip?
You know what? I think it's just letting people know. That's always the big thing for people in America is knowledge and knowing that they can do something. So letting people know that they can help out in a way that's going to change a kid's life forever. And I'll be telling people close to me about the trip for a long time, and I have plenty of pictures and stuff. So it'll be fun to show everybody, and then hopefully that blossoms into everyone sponsoring a child or giving a go.
Again, not everybody hasn't seen all of the trip so far up to this point, but you've been in two very different parts of the country.
Mm-hmm.
They've seen a little bit of the first part of the trip up in
Right,
Turkana. What are some of the differences that you've in the climate and the conditions that you've seen so far on the trip?
They are polar opposites. Turkana is very hot there. It is a constant sweat in the place that we stayed. It was really hot, and we couldn't take showers because the running water wasn't working at the time until the last day or something. And so that was it was rough. The roads are rough there. And when we got off the plane at Vertabwa, I'm pretty sure we all did a little dance because it's really pretty in Vertabwa. I mean the scenery was amazing, just big huge mountains, and we saw grass for the first time. But it's still really hard for people out there, and even though it rained, we still have water problems. And it took us so long. It took us longer to get anywhere there, just because of the terrain. Getting around on the top of a mountain is not easy, and we were driving around in these cars and stuff.
Have you played any music while you've been here?
I've played a couple songs, and I try to play songs that hopefully people know, and so we keep it to something when we're around the kids. I was trying to play songs that maybe they knew, and they taught me some stuff, which was really cool. They taught me different ways of singing songs that I thought I knew.
Which people may get a chance to see.
Yes,
at some point, right?
I think that we'll get to see that, which is pretty funny.
That's great. What did the kids think of? You brought a guitar. What did the kids think of that?
I'm pretty sure most of them had never seen one before, because they would always just go up to it and smack it.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? Even Sylvia, who we got to sit down and talk to for a while, who was she loved to sing. It was funny, but she was even like, what is this? So it was cool to see people react to that.
That's great. What will you miss most about Kenya when you come home?
The kids are so. The kids and the people at World Vision there, the kids are always amazing. They're sweet and they're always smiling, and you want to help them. You see a kid with a problem and you just want to take him home, but that's definitely not the answer. And also just the people that are doing the things out here. We're just giving you a way to help, but they're actually doing the things It's been so cool. It's been so, just amazing to see those people, see their hearts, see what they sacrifice every day, and just really kind of inspiring. Hopefully we can take a little bit of that away.
Yeah, absolutely. So Bonnie is asking a question. She wants to know if you've seen any interesting instruments here in Kenya.
The only thing that I've seen really is little drums. I don't know if they. I'm sure they play stringed instruments, but I haven't seen any. But a lot of drums, and they just sing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't need a lot.
Yeah, that's great. There were, even in the church service that we were at out in Bertamba, they had the little handheld drums.
Yeah, they had the little things, and the little kids were playing it. The rhythm is really cool, because even when we were in Zakali, they had a whole drum thing set up, and I think some of you guys have seen the dancing, right? I think they've seen the dancing video, right? So they had a whole drum set set up, and it was cool. Their rhythm is very different than ours, though. It's a different rhythm. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So Kira is asking, what gift from the gift catalog would help a family the most?
Again, I think giving something like a goat or a chicken or something like that is great. It's awesome, and we saw how that really affects people and what they do. And sponsoring a child can sometimes change a community more than just a family, specifically.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Have you, let's see, Raina19 wants to know if you've been connecting with people back home. Any news from back home?
Any news from back home?
Mm-hmm.
We've been able, especially in Turkana, we couldn't really talk to anybody, so we were off the grid, or off the reservation, as we like to say. So that was a little tough, but home is good. I think we just found out today that the Christmas album that I put out is going to be out December 10th.
Awesome.
Check it out.
That's great. Let's see, Bonnie has another question. Have you seen any wildlife since you've been here?
We saw on the last day in Bertambua, it was, I was trying to, we had taken these long drives every day, and we were like, man, this is just so long, but I was going to try to take it in.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to try to take in the scenery, and the very last day we saw some monkeys. I was like, this is Africa. Did you see those?
We did.
You saw the monkeys? That's cool.
We didn't think you guys did. That's
yeah,
great.
we saw them.
All right, everybody, any more questions for Kris while we're here? They're all very excited about your record coming out December 10th. That was great. Let's see, lots of favorite memory. Oh, how's the Kenya traffic been?
Oh,
that's a good one.
Last night it was terrible. Usually in the villages we would run into a cow jam or a goat jam, so they have those problems as well. But those aren't huge things, I guess goats are good. Yesterday in Nairobi, it was terrible. I don't know what was going on. It was worse than anything I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I just saw one. Whoa, you guys are asking lots of questions.
Good. Asking me to dance, and it's too early.
Yeah, I'm ignoring this one. You can pay me later. Let's see. Oh, do you think you'd ever... Well, Tony wants to know if you'd ever write a song inspired by this trip or any of your humanitarian trips.
Possibly. I mean, you never know. It's always... Usually you don't really know what a trip does to you until you get back home and kind of really think about it and kind of go through your pictures and talk to other people about it. So whenever I'm sitting at home, December, maybe I'll be playing my guitar and be inspired. I'm sure I'll be inspired. I know I've been inspired by this. Whether a song comes out of it, I don't know. We'll see.
Cool. Let's see. Oh, you guys are asking lots of questions. Good. What will your, let's see, the question is from Bermuda, LVR. How will you support World Vision when this is over?
Again, I just think telling people about what they do, just the respect that I have for them, and how I think their model is so good for changing a community. It's not just like a one-time gift. It's always, we're going into these communities to change them forever, and giving the people the tools to know what to do, and to educate them on how to grow their own crops, or you know, how to take care of their animals or their families, and so just telling people what they can do, and the difference that it can make.
That's great. Snap wants to know what the schedule has been like here every day.
It's been different, you know. Turkana, it was we didn't really have a lot to do at nighttime. So when it got dark, I fell asleep, and I woke up with the roosters there. And then in Bartabwa, kind of the same deal. Woke up pretty early, and then we would drive 3 hours there to the village and community that we were going to. You know, shoot some stuff, hang out with people, hang out with the community, and then 3 hours back. So that was those were sometimes really rough days.
Good times.
Yeah.
Casey wants to know what exotic fruits you have tried.
I haven't tried any exotic fruits. I've eaten a lot of mango and some watermelon. They did give me a fruit basket in my hotel room, and I didn't know what like 5 of them were.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I don't know what's in those.
It was like tomatoey something.
I was afraid.
Did you try the bananas?
The bananas are, yeah.
The bananas are good here.
The bananas are very good.
Kira wants to know how they should pray for the people here in Kenya.
I would just say, just that they would be open, to help from World Vision, and also just, you know, they need the simple things. They need food and water, and so just things like that you can help out with.
Yeah, that's good. Anybody specific come to mind? Any names from any of the families you've met so far?
I feel like I really connected with Sylvia. She was one that and maybe it's because she spoke a little bit more English than the rest of them, but she had like a knowing of a little bit of English, and so we could talk, just me and her, for a little bit, and so that was really cool. I got to show her some of my music on my phone. She loved, and so just her in particular, and her family. Her family was sweet. I feel like her little daughter just wanted to be around me, which is pretty cool.
There were some great moments out there at Sylvia's house. I don't think everybody's seen that yet, but that's the water story that we saw, and they'll be able to see that really soon. Heather Diane wants to know if it was hard adjusting to the time change.
It wasn't, actually. At least at first. I felt like I just got here, fell asleep, and then it was morning time. Ready to go. I don't know. It was pretty good. Maybe on the way back, maybe it'll take me like a week.
We had lots of naps in the truck on to and fro. Kevin Lee wants to hear about any embarrassing stories you can recall thus far.
Embarrassing. Do we remember any embarrassing stories?
I don't think you had any.
I don't know if I did.
Plenty of the rest of us have had some.
I don't know. I felt like it was good.